Before FaZe Clan, FaZe Adapt was not just an ordinary gamer. Adapt faced many challenges in his life, and today we'll be bringing some of them to light. We'll be going into detail on his early life, all of his achievements, and how they led him to have an estimated $1.5 million net worth and over 11 million followers and subscribers across all platforms. If you didn't know already, Adapt was one of FaZe Clan's original members and joined FaZe on December 13, 2011. After joining FaZe, his life changed forever. FaZe Adapt has a series on his personal YouTube channel where he shows old footage of himself before he was in FaZe Clan. These videos consist of him playing Call of Duty and doing trick shots. Some of these clips are ones that got him noticed by FaZe and helped start his career as a professional gamer and content creator.
The next montage is just FaZe Adapt dash FaZe Rain. You know how you put the song?
I was 14.
You sound older though. Okay, God, dude, change it. I can't take anymore.
Strength to believe.
There's not a star in heaven that we can't reach. Now we're trying.
Adapt has many great stories from his childhood, but most have not been openly talked about. Today, we are going to be bringing light to Adapt's childhood story and his road to joining FaZe Clan, which changed his life for the better in many ways. Prior to joining FaZe Clan, there is a long list of things that many people don't know about Adapt. Adapt's real name is Alexander Hamilton, but he prefers to be called Alex. Alex was born on June 5th, 1997. He grew up with 4 sisters, with him being the only male child. The girls in his family were named after cities and the boys were meant to be named after historical figures, but because he was the only boy, that plan was somewhat ruined. Being the only boy in his family was very hard for him, as he always wanted a little brother.
Look who's here.
Where's your cat?
My cat, you want to see the cat first? Let's see where everyone is.
Hi, nice to meet you.
This is Sydney.
Hi.
Hi, nice to meet you.
And this is Milan.
Hi, nice to meet you.
And this is my mother.
Hi, nice to meet
It's
you.
nice to meet you.
A long time ago, I made a Q&A with Mom.
Oh yeah, I
and she
do
was
remember that.
He would beg his mom for a little brother very often, but it just wasn't meant to be. Alex grew up in a nice area located in Phoenix, Arizona. He was very fortunate and grew up in a 2-story house that even had a basketball court in the backyard. He loved playing basketball and spent many days practicing on his backyard court. He had a deep passion for basketball, as he still plays it very often.
Working non-stop, so my life be like a cinema screen. But in the end, I wouldn't have it any other.
I'm an AC on freezing, working in the winter like I got no heaters. Spring rolls at the damn 4 seasons in the red October, screaming thank you, Jesus.
It turned to hate. I didn't turn up, I turned away. The time is short, no time to waste. Yeah. All these up in my face, they ain't my friends. All these up in my face, they ain't my friends.
He also loved watching YouTube, as it was a new thing at the time and it easily entertained him. As a young kid, he knew that he could do anything that he put his mind to, and he was known to never be scared of a challenge. Alex realized at a young age that he wanted to be an entertainer. One of the best things about this story is that Alex managed to make a career out of both things that he wanted to do for a living. He knew he wanted to entertain as well as be a gamer. In elementary school, Alex stated that he had some of the most fun times of his life. He was known to not really care much about his grades or really what anyone thought of him, so he just did what he wanted. He was known as the class clown by many students at his school. Alex did not have very good grades in elementary school due to him not being able to focus or pay attention much, and his mind always seemed to wander. One of the first video games that Adapt enjoyed playing was NBA 2K. He played this game whenever he wasn't playing basketball in real life or whenever he wasn't watching YouTube.
I'm here with my teammate FaZe Nikon back here,
going on,
the
buddy?
monster, 9-foot beast. And then we have Blaziken and Adapt over here. And then back there we got
Lot
our
of
other
action.
boys.
Oh, so this is gonna be as realistic as possible.
It is.
All right, bet. Me and Lucas will take
Other
this
than the
dub.
fact that Houston will win like they were supposed to.
He spent countless hours on this game, and it helped him realize that he had a love for video games. After his 5th grade year, Adapt's family decided that they wanted to move to Pennsylvania due to the fact that he had a lot of family located there. During their time in Pennsylvania, Alex struggled to make friends and stayed inside most days due to harsh weather. This is when he started to find interest in wrestling due to someone leaving his TV on and playing a WWE episode. He became obsessed and even bought a few WWE video games for his PS3. Although it took him a few months to make friends, he did manage to become friends with these twins named Blake and Colin. They were very nice to Alex, and it actually helped Alex show his true self. When he was not playing video games, he would hang out with Blake and Colin. After only living in Pennsylvania for about a year, Alex's family decided to move back to Arizona because they realized it was too cold and that they were just overall making a mistake moving outside of Arizona. Adapt had a hard time adjusting to his new school and finding a friend group that he could really fit in with. Alex often got picked on at his new school, so he was scared to talk to people in fear of not being accepted. Around this time in the 8th grade year, Adapt started getting into the Call of Duty scene and gained a lot of skill very fast. After gaining skill in previous Call of Duties, a new Modern Warfare video game came out and he knew he needed to get his hands on it. He begged his mom for the game, but it was rated M for mature, so Alex's mom was hesitant to buy it for him. After constantly crying and begging for the game, his mom caved in and let him get the new Modern Warfare. He instantly became addicted to the game and never wanted to leave his gaming console. This resulted in his parents taking away his controllers at a certain time every night so that he would not stay up late on school nights playing the game. Alex got severely bullied during his 7th and 8th grade. The bullying reached such a bad level at one point that they had to transfer him to a new middle school. This middle school was the school that he had some friends at from before he moved to Pennsylvania. Adapt's first day at his new school was not anything like he thought it would be. No one seemed to care that he was back from Pennsylvania, and his old friends didn't really seem like their friend anymore. One of his craziest bullying stories came from when he was in the 7th grade. Alex's school bully came up to him and asked him if he wanted a fist fight. Adapt did not hesitate to say yes. He fought his school bully and gave him what he deserved, to say the least. Like most school fights, they both got a suspension, but after that, the bully left Alex alone. Many mean things were said and done to him, and his way of escaping these things was just to simply play Call of Duty and basketball. He did these things because they made him happy and served as a good way to distract him from all the negativity going on in his life. Even though Adapt did not have respect from people at his school, he looked at the bright side of it and gave him a lot of motivation to prove everyone wrong. He wanted to show them that he could set his mind to something to become successful. He decided to start training for his high school basketball team. He was also still fully engaged with the gaming scene and joined his first Call of Duty trickshot clan called SOAR. SOAR was one of the biggest clans at the time, and they helped him reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, which was his first milestone of many. After realizing he had something special with the video gaming scene, he decided to stop playing basketball after he was cut from the high school team. He wanted to put his full effort and time into trickshotting, and even watched many of FaZe Rain and FaZe Apex's YouTube videos, who are now his teammates in FaZe. Watching them helped him understand what he needed to make a living out of the gaming world. After practicing and playing multiple hours a day, he soon started to gain more recognition on his YouTube videos as he reached 50,000 subscribers. This is when people at his high school started figuring out that he was a YouTuber, and he gained more respect from people.
Please welcome FaZe Adapt. So, my name is Alex. For those of you who don't know me, you might know me as FaZe Adapt. I am a YouTuber with about 3.5 million subscribers, and Mr. Kovacs asked me to come in today to put this little presentation together for you guys about my YouTube story and what I did to get to where I am. Making videos every day. I would upload every day. For almost 2 years, I would have a new video. And then by 2015, I hit 1 million subscribers. And up until 2017, I got 3 million subscribers going into it, which is where I'm at now.
This is when everything in his life started to work out for him and go uphill from there. Adapt was noticed by FaZe Banks, who was still and currently is one of the leaders of FaZe Clan. Banks noticed him from his YouTube channel and saw a large amount of dedication and skill in his gaming. After they played a few Call of Duty games with each other, Banks gave him the offer to join FaZe. Adapt did not hesitate at all to accept the offer, as he knew it was the offer of a lifetime. Adapt went on to drop out of college and commit to YouTube as his full-time job. He wanted to make his dreams come true, and the rest is history.